1 year ago, I was writing about my reflections on last year's conference, which back then I summarized in spirit, purpose, scale, and empathy. Thinking back to those ideas in the middle of this pandemic, I think they are more valid than ever before. Back then, I said our ecosystem is really up to a huge task, transforming healthcare. This has never been truer and more needed. We are holding strong through these unprecedented times as much as everyone else, but we do hold a greater responsibility. As innovators, we carry the torch of science and technology, and thanks to the ingenuity of the founders and the researchers, we've been always driving force of any remarkable progress. 1 year ago, we were reflecting on the sense of purpose that comes with our collective mission to improve people's health. And we were also discussing about the mission of making healthcare more sustainable, more accessible. While this stays intact, this pandemic has clarified even more that there's no economy, there's no society, there's nothing without good health. And it has also posed a direct threat to the already slightly insufficient level of universal access to care that we had previously. So our purpose should therefore escalate and be complemented by a sense of urgency. A sense of urgency able to mobilize all stakeholders to accelerate these transformational innovations. Digital health innovation, I believe, is by far our best option to walk through the uncharted territories ahead of us. The pioneering years are therefore over. And in my opinion, the pilot years should be over too. We need to scale what works, armed with the rigor of scientific evidence, but also with the aim to create the highest positive impact possible, fast. Accrue data, learn, iterate, perfect, and do it again, but do it faster. The only way out of this pandemic is to go through it. We need to accelerate all possible best practices and adopt them at scale. But we really need to aim even bigger. The impact of the current situation on our life is unprecedented. We know that. But it will also have significant impact on the future. In fact, too many people are lacking access to care since months for all the other diseases and conditions which have not gone away. I used to say, sooner or later, we will all be patients. It is inevitable and important to remember. I think we are touching this firsthand as never before. We feel the fear, the uncertainty, we experience the lack of clarity, the lack of access to doctors. And not only about this virus, but truly about all the other diseases and conditions whose treatments have been disrupted by the current situation. And we have no idea how they will resume. We are all in this together as patients. And we also know how much pressure our doctors and nurses are facing. Empathy is therefore something that we need as much as medicines. It is an integral part of the care we need, and there will be no success for digital health without empathy. Our responsibility also is greater than before. As our industry attracts as much attention as funding, we carry the responsibility of enabling digital health as much faster and ensuring a much greater access. In fact, it's no longer really about health itself, but it's about jobs, economy, society, instruction. In one word, our future as human beings. As innovators, we should all unite. as we do with this conference. Let's join forces, mobilize the policymakers, leverage the capital, support each other to accelerate the change we need. All of this is what drives us at Healthware, as communicators, connectors, and builders of the digital health future. I'm truly honored to be part of all of this and feel blessed to be able to share this journey with all of you. Thank you.